Seven of Wands represents standing your ground, defending your position, your honor, your purpose, fixing your face like flint during psychic attacks. Wands represent inspired action, taking whatever action needed or is necessary to defend and protect what is yours and what you care about the most. Wands represent fire, which can represent that fire thrown in your lap, causing you to stand up and fight when you don't feel like fighting. Fight to defend you, your financial situation, your security, your house. Yoruba Odu Ifa Kosi Asalu Ire Owo Ilemi. I put away the possibility that a collection of curses will devour my house. Defend you, your relationships, your family, your loved ones, those who bless you. Defend them too. Your purpose, your destiny, and your peace. Defend. Now it's time to face opposition, even if it comes from within you, your mind, who tends to afflict your ability to do, accomplish, or succeed with negative talk or convincing you of thinking of yourself in a negative way. The wands represent the divine spark you needed to engage in spiritual warfare when reasoning with the flesh and blood does not produce the desires or the outcome that you want. When peace does not work in the physical, you are then inspired to take spiritual action. This means war. Now, surprisingly, this is what spiritual war looks like. This is what spiritual warfare looks like, because you're not dealing with somebody's flesh and blood. You're not fighting people with your words. You're not fighting them with your actions, with your physical flesh. You are going within self. You are meditating. You are protecting yourself and going to spiritual warfare against the actions of said person, right? Who is coming against you. It's time to engage in spiritual warfare, because our battle is not against flesh and blood, but against any and all unseen principality of thought. You're battling against their thoughts in regards to you, sometimes your own thoughts when it's in regards to you. You're battling against their feelings, sometimes your own feelings when it comes to you. You're battling wrong intentions, you're battling bad frequencies, you're battling erroneous accusations and any other wicked scheme rising up against you from within you or from anybody else that needs to be casted down, banished, thrown away from you, transmuted, or perhaps vanquished. Wands represent the fire used in spiritual warfare to consecrate or turn into ashes. The wicked schemes of coveting, robbers, and liars. Psalms 104 verse 4 says that the winds are our messengers, right? The winds are your messengers and the flames of fire are your servants. So, beloved, spiritual warfare looks like this. And you prophesy to the four winds using the fire who represents your tongue. Use your tongue. Use your heavenly language. Use your odus, your parakis, your scriptures, your word spells, your prayer. Use your affirmations. Use your mantras. Use your lamentations. Use your declarations. But use your tongue, because your tongue is the fire. Your tongue is a flame of fire. Use it to cast down every imagination that exalts itself against the knowledge of God, having your own human experience. Use your tongue to protect your purpose against the legalism that robs you of your experience and your destiny. Use your tongue in your prayer closet, warring in secret, or you can use your tongue gathered together, two or more, where God is in the midst, right? Your battle is not against flesh and blood again. So when you are misunderstood, humble yourself, fall back. I mean, when you've done all you can to make peace with that person, when you've done all you can to correct that misunderstanding and make it right, and it's not working, humble yourself. Let them think what they want to think and feel what they want to feel. Fall back. And then stand up in the spirit realm. Sit your physical body down, go within, and stand up for what's right. Stand up for yourself in the spirit realm. Okay? That's what is spiritual warfare. This means war. When you fighting somebody and they don't back down, you back down. When you fighting somebody and they don't fall back, they don't humble themselves, they don't stop to listen to you, they don't stop to venerate you, they don't stop to respect you, they don't honor your purpose, they don't honor what you feel and what you think about your life, they don't think that your feelings matter, they don't think that you have your own connection to God, that you have to go through them to get to God. They want you to take what you say is an abomination to God and respect it and live it in your own life. But what about what God says within you? What did God say is an abomination to you? What did God say to you about what is taboo in your life with the spirits that you venerate and work with when it comes to your divine purpose? Because God has given angels / spirits / deities / energies charge over us to work with us, assigned to us. And if there happens to be some sins or some taboos when it comes to fulfilling your own purpose here on this earth, don't you think your spiritual team is going to talk to you and let you know what those taboos is? And you know it's your spiritual team because you know what feels right to you and you know what doesn't feel right to you. You know what you have the rite of passage to do and you know what you don't have the rite of passage to do. But when someone feels like their word is bond and your word isn't, when someone feels like God has inspired their hand to create a Bible for you to live by, but whatever inspires your hand is not of God, stand up against that. But don't say nothing to their flesh if you know that they hate wisdom, that you know that they hate correction, that you know that they're prideful and legalistic and pious and all they care about is controlling the next person in order to feel important. And a lot of people like that don't even know how to control them own selves. And so we don't need to be submitting to other men. We submit to our own Ori, which is our silver lining that connects us to the divine, our divine. So listen, beloved, if you feel like this message is resonating with you and this is your time right now to rise up, or you feel a shift in your atmosphere, or you feel a shift within, and you normally is not a fighter, you normally don't defend yourself, but you know it's about that time, be encouraged. Be encouraged, because here's your confirmation. If you like this video, press the like button. Okay, if you're feeling my vibe and you think you're part of my tribe, feel free to subscribe. And I do give thanks and pray for all of my subscribers. So whoever is subscribed still to me, Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. I love the reciprocity. Okay? This is our church, right? Because we vibing together in spirit. Okay? I'm not stepping on your spiritual toes, and you're not stepping on my spiritual toes. And if I do step on your spiritual toes and you say ouch, I move my feet and I apologize and I repent. Right? That's how we do. But yeah. So if you like it, press the like button. You can feel free to comment too. You can share this video as a hug to somebody that you think needs the hug or needs the edification or needs the confirmation. So this reading is a collective reading. So take what resonates with you and use good discernment and be practical. Kind of like balance your discernment and your spirituality and your practicality, right? Don't be so high-minded that you're no earthly good, and don't be so grounded that you're wicked and you die before your time, right? Apply it to your life with reason and practicality and use balance, or be balanced. Omni Keys, the Oracle, has spoken. Peace.